Hello guys. So let's take up a very interesting data sufficiency question. Okay. So as you can see in the question stem looks quite complicated. All right. So now what we will do, we'll first, as usual, we first analyze the question stem and we will try to break it down into simpler steps. Okay. So let me just first read the question out for you. It says that reserve tank 1 is capable of holding Z gallons of water. Okay, water is pumped into tank 1 which starts off empty. Okay, so tank 1 is initially empty but the capacity is Z gallons at a rate of X gallons per minute. All right, so let me just try to make a figure so that it becomes easier for us to understand. So its capacity is Z, it started off empty, and this is your tank 1. Okay, now tank 1, the water is being filled at the rate of X gallons per minute. Okay, so X gallons of water per minute is being filled. All right, let's go back to the question now. Tank 1 simultaneously leaks water at a rate of Y gallons per minute. All right, so now it leaks water. So this is leaking water at the rate of Y gallons per minute. And clearly it's given in the question that X is greater than Y. So that also something we need to know. Now, the water that leaks out of tank 1 drips into tank 2. Okay, so there is another tank 2, and the water that is leaking out of the tank 1, actually I should have written it over here. This is tank 2. All right, so this is, here we will write the capacity. Now, which also starts out empty. So even this starts out empty. If the total capacity of tank 2 is twice the number of gallons that remains in tank 1 after 1 minute. So capacity of this tank 2 is twice the number of gallons that remains in tank 1 after 1 minute. So first of all, how many gallons will remain in tank 1 after 1 minute, right? So you see the water is being filled at X gallons per minute and water is being leaked at Y gallons per minute. So what do you think? How much water will remain in tank 1 after 1 minute? So after 1 minute, X gallons will be filled and Y will be leaked out, right? So X minus Y gallons will be remaining in tank 1. Now, the question says that tank 2 is twice the number of gallons that remain in tank 1 after 1 minute. So, tank 2's capacity is twice of this number. Okay, so can I say that this capacity is twice of X minus Y? So, now we have the capacity of tank Y, right? Now, let's go to the question. Question says, does tank 1 fill up before tank 2? Okay. Now, every time you're working with variables, it's better to convert the main question into variable. So the question says, does tank 1 fill up before tank 2? How can I convert? So can I say that question is actually saying that the time taken to fill tank 1 to its capacity is less than that of tank 2? Okay. So uh, let me repeat it again. Time taken to fill up the tank 1 to its capacity is less than the time taken to fill up the tank 2 to its capacity. Alright. So it's more like this. So let me first find out the time taken to fill in tank 1. So time taken to fill tank 1 is going to be, so what will be the time? It's going to be capacity, its total capacity divided by the rate in which it is being filled. So the rate is X minus Y. Similarly, time taken to fill tank 2, right? So now we know the capacity of tank 2, that will be 2 into X minus Y divided by the rate at which it is being filled. So it is Y gallon. Okay, so this is Y. So basically the question is, does Z by X minus Y, means this time, the time taken to fill tank 1 completely, is less than 2 into X minus Y, Y. Okay, that's your question. Okay, so now let's go to the option there. I hope you have understood the question there. So let's go to the option. Option 1 says, not the option, statement. Statement 1 says zy or zy is less than 2x square minus 4xy plus 2y square, right? So zy is less than, now can I take 2 out? So if I take 2 out, I will have x square minus 2xy plus y square there, and I know this is the expansion of, so zy is less than 2 into x minus y square. Now if you look at the question, it is simply the same thing, zy is less than 2 into x minus y square. So the information that is being given in the statement 1, it's actually straightforward. They are saying that yes, this is true. Okay, so this is sufficient to say that this is true because this is what they are actually giving us. Okay, so this statement is sufficient. There's nothing much to do. We know that this is they are directly giving us away what they are asking. So this is sufficient. Now let's go to the statement 2. Okay, so statement 2 says, the statement 2 says that let me write it down here. So statement 2 says the total capacity of tank 2. So let me also convert it into the variable. So total capacity of tank 2. So what is the total capacity of tank 2? 2 into x minus y is less than 1/2 that of tank 1. So what is the capacity of tank 1? It's Z. So it is saying this is less than half of Z. Now forget about this. We have already gotten and we know that this is sufficient. Now if you look at this information, do you think this information is anyway helping you to prove anything over here? Do you prove anything using this information? No, I don't think so. We can't really make any sense out of it. Okay, we can't really say whether this is a yes or a no. Okay, so we can't really figure out anything, so this statement is insufficient. All right, so the answer to this question is first statement alone is sufficient, but second statement alone is not sufficient. So your answer option that you're going to choose for this question is going to be A. I hope this helped. Thank you.